LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, and Michael Jordan are three of the greatest basketball players of all time, and today I've combined them all into one. Meet Kobe Jordan, the 6'9", 250-pound small forward who should become the GOAT in today's simulation. I've put him in the 2003 draft class in place of LeBron James, and also here in 03 I have removed Kobe Bryant from the league to avoid any confusion. But let's get this video started with the draft lottery. Whoever gets this number one pick will be landing a generational talent, and it's going to be the Denver Nuggets. With the first overall pick in the 2003 NBA draft, the Denver Nuggets are going to select Kobe Jordan. Now let me show you all Kobe's player card. As you can see, he's got A+, A- in almost every single category except for the three-point shooting. Also, the tendencies are ridiculous because the way I created this player was by going through the attributes, tendencies, and badges of LeBron, Kobe, and Jordan, and whoever had the higher attribute, tendency, or badge in each category I threw onto this player. So you're getting the best of all these players into one, and as a result, we've got an absolute superstar. I mean, just look at all these badges, 74 badges in total. Absolute insanity here. And checking out this Denver Nuggets roster, it looks like we picked up Agent Zero over the offseason. We also picked up Baron Davis, and let me tell y'all, Agent Zero is a problem in these LeBron era simulations. Sometimes he wins MVPs, he puts up ridiculous numbers, so having him next to Kobe Jordan, I believe will create a championship level duo in the first season of this simulation. But that's enough talking, let's jump straight into year number one. Wait, hold on. They got my man Kobe wearing number 21? He's not Tim Duncan. Let me throw that number 23 on him. I mean, it only makes sense. LeBron and Jordan wore 23. Wait, 23 is not available. So the next best choice here will be the number 24. But now we can get started with Kobe's rookie year. Season number one is wrapped, and Kobe won the MVP as a rookie, averaging 25, 10, and 9 with 2 steals and only about a block. I expected him to average more blocks per game. Also, of course, Kobe won Rookie of the Year, and he won Defensive Player of the Year. So, off to a great start. And in addition to Kobe's individual success, we also were great as a team. Joe Reeves, our coach, was named Coach of the Year as we won 64 games. I bet Gilbert Arenas was really good. Yeah, see, I'm telling y'all, he's really good in these simulations. In round one of the playoffs, we got the Sacramento Kings. This is a solid squad for sure, but Kobe's not going to lose to the 8th seed. Come on now, we beat them in a sweep. Next up, it'll be Utah. Again, a solid team, but Kobe's not losing to a 5 seed either. Another sweep. And now we got the Warriors. Let's be honest, this team sucks. And we beat them in 5. We've only lost 1 game so far, and we're in the NBA Finals, taking on the Orlando Magic, led by Tracy McGrady. Game 1 of the series will go to us. We also win game 2 and 3. The Magic finally get a win in game 4, but it's a gentleman's sweep for the Denver Nuggets as Kobe Jordan wins Finals MVP, averaging 26 points, 10 rebounds, and 9 assists for this playoff run. He averaged 22, 11, and 9 in the NBA Finals. That was an easy run to the championship. We only lost 2 games, and Kobe is a rookie. Just imagine how crazy it's gonna get in these next couple seasons. I know he's already a 99 overall player, but the badges should continue to improve. He's just gonna get better and better. And the team still looks great as well, so I don't see why we wouldn't repeat. Kobe saw a significant jump in his numbers in year 2, averaging 28, 12, and 9. He also added on 2 steals and a block. Great efficiency from the field, from the line, from 3. And he added on another DPOY to his resume. And we were once again the number 1 seed. This time we won 69 games. Round 1 will be taking on San Antonio, and oh man, we're down 3-2 here. I don't know how this team was the 8th seed with Parker and Duncan. Houston, they're not your average 8 seed for sure, so we might just lose to them here in game 6. Our season is on the line right now, and in game 6 we've got a close one. It is a 1-point game here, a minute and 22 seconds remaining. Spurs have the ball and we are down right now. Now, since this is our first hop-in game of the video, I want to let you all know that LeCobe Jordan actually has a combination of LeBron, Michael Jordan, and Kobe Bryant's animations. So basically, this player is going to be a lot of fun to watch here in the hop-in game. Here comes Steven Jackson bringing up the ball. He'll get the screen from Tim Duncan. Jackson going to find Bowen, and there's a foul here. I'm guessing it was an illegal screen on somebody for San Antonio. It's not really showing me, but hey, that's what I'm guessing, and we get the ball, so we'll take it. Here comes Gilbert Arenas. He's had his fair share of clutch moments. Okay, he just threw it away right on cue. Thanks, Gilbert. Here comes Tony Parker with the ball. He's going to attack the basket. Oh my gosh, that was a tough little floater off of the window. We need to get the ball to LeCobe here in the clutch. After that turnover from Gilbert, we just need to get the rock out of his hands. He'll give it down to LeCobe. He's trying to back down Bowen. Oh my gosh, he's too strong. The layup is good, and we're within one. About 45 seconds remaining here as Tony Parker brings up the ball. Parker down to Duncan for the dunk. 41 seconds remaining. Spurs have a 3-point lead. We need a bucket here. Agent Zero will get the screen. It goes down to LeCobe. Jordan gonna kick it out to a wide open Gilbert Arenas. All right, no chill, Gil. It might be time to retire and start that podcast because you're not doing anything for us right now. Tony Parker spins. It'll go to Tim Duncan. Duncan down to Jackson. That's a tough shot. He misses. And now, since the Spurs got the offensive rebound, we're going to have to send him to the line. Just bad hoops from us here in this game 6. And now Tony Parker will probably knock both of these down. Yeah, he's got 32 in this one. He's not going to be bricking at the line. First one cash. Second one for TP is also good. And we are down by 5 points. We're going to need a 3. LeCobe's a solid 3-point shooter, but he's mainly doing his damage in the mid-range and in the paint. So really our best bet here might be Gilbert Arenas, but he hasn't been playing well in the clutch. I'm kind of nervous going into this possession. Marcus Camby will give it into Nene. Now it goes to LeCobe. LeCobe's going to go to the rim. What are we doing, bro? I mean, you missed too. Oh my gosh. GG's. We just lost to the 8 seed after winning the NBA championship. Not a good showing from your Denver Nuggets here in round 1. Again, like I was saying, that's a tough 8 seed team for sure. But bro, we got to play better. The door was open for us in that game 6. I know the Spurs had a 1-point lead or whatever, but if we could have gotten some stops, played better offensively, that was a game we could have won. Nonetheless, the core is still together here in Denver. Last year was a learning experience for us. Hopefully we can bounce back this year. LeCobe, another MVP this year and a DPOY. We won 64 games, so in elite regular season, we've been the #1 seed every year of LeCobe's career. And this time we take care of the 8 seed in a sweep. We beat the Lakers easily. Round 2, it'll be the Utah Jazz, and we just lost in 6, bro. LeCobe is on fraud watch. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, look at this Utah team, with all due respect. They should not be beating us. Okay, they just won the championship. Maybe they're kind of nice. But back-to-back years, we've been the 1 seed and disappointed in the postseason. Year 1, we finished the job, won a championship. But since then, things have kind of been going downhill. LeCobe, it's time to lock in. LeCobe with another one, and this was probably the best statistical season of his entire career. Another DPOY as well. And another 1 seed finish. Just like last year, we're taking on the Lakers in round 1. And just like last year, we beat them. Now, this next match up against San Antonio might be tough. We know last time we faced them, we lost in 6. They've got a similar team to our last matchup, so this could be a tough one. Game 1 will go to us. Okay, we're up 2-0 early. 3-0. We just swept them. And now we got the Blazers. They've got Dwight. They've also got Zach Randolph, but that's about it. We beat them in 5. And in the finals, it'll be the Orlando Magic. Remember, in year 1, LeCobe took on the Magic. We were able to beat them pretty easily. Of course, Tracy McGrady is a great talent. If he never got injured, man, we might be talking about him as one of the best to ever do it. Game 1 will go to Orlando. They're off to a good start, but we do win game 2 and 3 and 4. Oh, sorry, Orlando. Oh, they win game 5. They might make things interesting here headed into game 6. We don't want to blow a 3-1. That would be a bad look. So hopefully we can just close this out in 6. It's pretty close here. Minute 31 remaining, so might as well jump in. We're up by 4 points right now. Orlando has the ball. Definitely within reach if you're the Magic. Also, real quick, if you're enjoying the video so far, I'd really appreciate if you consider subscribing. We're trying to hit 50K. Anyway, ball will go into Tracy McGrady. He's defended by LeCobe, who's won, 4 DPOYs at this point? McGrady gonna pull a mid-range. He misses. Cook is on the glass, though. He missed the tip-in. Now Baron Davis is gonna bring it up here for the Nuggets. He'll give it to Agent Zero. Agent Zero fakes. He's gonna spin, give it back to Baron Davis. Get the ball to LeCobe, dog. What are we doing? Baron Davis is attacking the basket. Great take and 1. Never mind. Don't swing the ball to LeCobe. You got it, Baron. First one for Davis. Cash. That was his only free throw. I was saying it like he was going to shoot too. He made the free throw. Now here comes McGrady. Magic down by 7. He'll spin, go to the basket. Layup is good. That's a quick bucket. That's what you want if you're Orlando. Now we've just got to take our time here. No need to rush up a bad shot or anything. LeCobe fakes. It goes to Nene. Now it goes to Gilbert. Gilbert to the basket. The acrobatic finish. Oh man, the team is clicking on all cylinders right now. Yeah, I'm sorry, Orlando. Y'all might be cooked. McGrady to the basket. Layup is good. T-Mac does not want to lose, bro. And now the Magic are putting on the full court press. LeCobe is going to get fouled. As long as he hits one of these, we're probably good. First one's good. And I think that'll be championship number 2 for LeCobe here. 4 seasons, 2 championships, not too shabby. And this year he was on a mission. We had a couple disappointing seasons in the playoffs. LeCobe was ready to silence the doubters though, because look at what he was doing this year in the postseason, putting up crazy numbers. And to seal the deal in this game, he had a triple-double. Oh my gosh, crazy numbers in the finals. 33, 13, and 10. It is early in the video, but so far, LeCobe has been unable to repeat. He'll have a chance to do it this season, though. But he's gonna have to do it without Agent Zero. No Chill Gil has left the team. Are you kidding me, man? Where did bro go? He went to the Knicks, who already have a great point guard in Jason Kidd. You know what? We don't even need Gilbert. LeCobe will just carry. It'll be fine. LeCobe with a career high in scoring this year. 31 PPG. And of course, he took home a DPOY as well. Now this year, we definitely felt the loss of Gilbert Arenas. We won 53 games, which isn't bad by any means, but we were a lot better with Gilbert on the team. Now luckily in round 1, we're facing a Sonics team that, with all due respect, is absolutely trash. I'm sorry, Seattle. This always happens. I underestimate a team, call them trash, and now here we go. We're going to game 7. They're probably going to beat us too. No way. No way, 2K. Let's be honest. This game should not be this close. 3-point game, minute 35 remaining. And Seattle has JR. He's probably about to make some ridiculous shots. Here we go. Ball will go into Smith. He's going to pull the mid-range and knock it down. What did I tell y'all? Here goes JR. He's got 27. All right, LeCobe, go to work right now. Yep, he's pulling the 3. It's off. Why are we shooting 3s, man? That's probably the weakest area of your game. Here comes Rondo with the rock. He'll swing it over to Smith. JR attacking the basket. He's going to give it back out to Rondo. Rondo on the 3-point line. We'll get the screen from Zaza. Thank goodness injuries are off, or Zaza probably hurt somebody. And there goes Zaza with the dunk. Seattle is up by 1 here. How do you say bro's name with the ball? I'm not even going to try. I'm not going to lie to you. It'll go down to LeCobe. He's going to put up a hook. Oh, he missed it. I feel like I never see players miss those hook shots. They're absolute cheese. Anyway, here goes Rondo. What's JR doing? Bro, nah, he's about to game us. He's about to game us. Come on, bro. Come on. It's over. Just go ahead and do it, JR. To the basket. What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? He's insane. Here comes bro with the basketball. He's going to give it down to LeCobe. Floater is good. There we go. We needed that. That's a quick bucket. Now we're in a spot where we just got to get a stop. Easier said than done, though, when J.R. Smith is on the other basketball team. Rondo with the rock. It'll go to J.R. Oh, no. What's he about to do, man? Smith will get the screen from Zaza. J.R. has room. It's over. GG's. Oh, he missed, but Zaza got the board. Are you kidding me? Marcus can't be boxed out or something, man. You put me on that court, I'm boxing out, grabbing the rebound. Come on, man. Now, Zaza's free throws got to be about a 32, so there's no way he's hitting these. He made it. Even if he makes both, it'll still be a one-possession game. Second one is also good. Could Zaza really shoot free throws like that? He very well could. It's been a while since I've seen Zaza hoop. It may be hard to believe, but I don't really reference the Zaza Pachulia highlights often. Oh, he's got an 80 free throw. My bad, Zaza. I owe you an apology. I wasn't familiar with your game. And now we got to hit a three. See, this is where we really miss Gilbert Arenas. We could use him in a situation like this. Now, Baron Davis can knock down a shot. Of course, LeCobe is capable of knocking down a shot as well. It's going to be Marcus Camby on the inbound. It'll go into LeCobe. LeCobe's attacking the basket here behind the back. He's going to spin, fake a couple times. That's got to be a 3-second. It'll go to Nene, out to Dueling for a three. He misses. LeCobe can't get the board, and we foul here. Now, barring a free throw line meltdown from Desmond Mason, this game is over with. Yep, there you go. That's going to do it. We lose here. LeCobe, you tried, man, but it wasn't enough because JR, he had to cook us. And the Magic win the championship. Tracy McGrady gets one. I can't believe J.R. Smith was really just out there giving us the business. And coming off of a tough loss like that, you have to ask, what does LeCobe's future look like with the Denver Nuggets? I mean, we no longer have Gilbert Arenas. Unless we can add some more talent to this team, maybe LeCobe should test free agency in a couple years. LeCobe, another MVP, and of course, another DPOY. And this year we won 48 games. Not too good. Round 1, we got OKC. Okay, we beat them in 5. Round 2, it'll be the Rockets. Okay, Stevie franchise, Rip Hamilton, Rashard Lewis, Kenny Thomas, Yao Ming. That's a pretty crazy starting 5. We're up 2-1 early. We're up 3-1. They'll win game 5, but we beat them in 6. Conference finals, it'll be the Spurs. We faced this team quite a few times throughout this video, and it looks like this time we'll get the best of them unless we blow a 3-0. Nope, we take care of them in 5, and in the finals, it'll be the Indiana Pacers. Luol Deng, Kyle Lowry, LaMarcus Aldridge, Brad Miller. Not a great team, but they're giving us some trouble. We're down 2-1. We're down 3-1. We win game 5, okay. If we win game 6, we could really make things interesting here. Maybe LeCobe can make a 3-1 comeback. Okay, yeah, that isn't happening. We're getting cooked. LeCobe, 2012 and 13 in this one. Overall, a crazy playoff run. He tried to carry, but we just came up short. And LeCobe won Finals MVP in the losing effort. That's how you know he's really trying to put the team on his back. And now LeCobe is entering the final year of his contract here in Denver, and he wants an extension. But I'm going to give LeCobe an ultimatum. If we don't win the finals this year, I'm going to force him to leave the team because, man, this team is just not that good. And I feel like he could have a better opportunity to win elsewhere. Now, if we win a chip here, I'll admit I'm wrong and he can stay. But otherwise, I think it would be good for him to leave the squad. I stopped my recording to go grab some food from the kitchen, and I come back and see that Chris Paul won MVP over LeCobe. Now, LeCobe did win DPOY, but I wonder if the team struggled this year, because that's the only reason I could think that LeCobe wouldn't win the MVP. We were the 1 seed. I mean, Chris Paul's Sixers did win more games than us. They still have AI over in Philly. But yeah, I'm still surprised that Paul ended up winning the MVP over LeCobe. I mean, Paul's numbers were really good. Round 1 of the playoffs, we got the San Antonio Spurs. Beat them in 5. Round 2 to be the Rockets. Beat them in 5. Conference finals, we got the Lakers. We sweep them. And then the NBA finals, it'll be New York. Oh, Gilbert. We're about to show Gilbert why he should have never left this team. Now, if we lose this series, remember, I'll be forcing LeCobe to test free agency. So just keep that in mind as we get into a finals battle against New York. Game 1 will go to us. We also win game 2. and 3. Oh, Gilbert, you shouldn't have left, bro. We win in 5. Kobe goes crazy in the finals, winning the finals MVP. So it looks like he'll be sticking around in Denver. So far, we're 7 seasons in. He's got 3 chips, 6 MVPs, 4 finals MVPs, has made 7 All-Star teams, 7 All-NBA first teams, and won 7 DPOYs. He's already putting together a GOAT-like resume, and we're only 7 seasons in. Just imagine what his resume will look like once he retires. Now, throughout this video, Kobe has won some championships, but he has yet to go back to back. Let's see if he can finally do it this time. Kobe is back to winning MVP, averaging a near triple-double. He's been close to averaging a triple-double a lot of times in his career, but has yet to actually do it. And this year we won 54 games, making us the number 2 seed in the West. San Antonio was better. Round 1 goes smooth against the Rockets. Round 2 against the Blazers, we lost, bro. Oh my gosh. Kobe was good, but I guess not good enough. Who did the Blazers even have? Oh wow, yeah, this is a solid team. Really good front court, good back court. Makes sense why they beat us. And the Spurs go on to win the chip, led by Tony Parker. I don't know what it is with Kobe, but he can just never go back to back. I mean, obviously it's harder to win 2 in a row than just winning 1 championship, but with how good he is, I expected that he would have done it at least once by now. When I was talking about Kobe not going back to back in this video, I was thinking about the real life NBA and how now it seems like there's just so much competition that we haven't really seen a team go back to back in recent years. The last team to do it was the Warriors whenever they had KD, and obviously that team was just ridiculous. But now a lot of the times in the NBA, we're seeing new teams in the finals every single year. There aren't really any big dynasties going on or anything, which I believe is just a testament to all the talent in the league. It's awesome. But man, I do wish the finals would be a little more competitive. I feel like the past couple years they've gotten wrapped up pretty quickly. I mean, unless Dallas can make a 3-0 comeback. I know they won the 1 game, but I don't really think they're gonna end up coming back from down 3-0. Maybe this take will age like milk, but I don't really think it will. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Kobe, another one. He wins MVP, Defensive Player of the Year. He's great at basketball. And this year we were the 4 seed, winning 51 games. And in round 1, we got the Houston Rockets. It's a close series so far. We're tied up at 2 apiece. We'll win game 5 though, and they win game 6. So here we go, game 7. I meant to jump in the simcast. Okay, we won by 12. But yeah, Kobe, he had 40 points. I just wanted to see my guy play some more because he's really fun to watch, but unfortunately I pressed sim through game. Next up, we got the Mavs. Steve Nash, Ricky Rubio, Dirk, Andrea Bargnani. They were the 1 seed, and I see why. They've got a really good team around Dirk. Early on, they're cooking. They're up 2-0. They're up 3-0. Wow, we got swept. Kobe went crazy in the postseason too. The Mavs were just better, I guess. It's crazy that since we lost Gilbert Arenas, we've never been able to get Kobe a different second star. We've kind of just had mid-role players on the team. We've never drafted anybody crazy, signed anybody crazy. But despite all of that, Kobe wants an extension to remain here in Denver. I guess he's just too loyal to the team. It's kind of like how MJ was with Chicago and Kobe with the Lakers. But let's be honest, that was because of all the drama that happened in Chicago that led to the team breaking up. And then obviously with LeBron, he has played for quite a few different teams in his career. But I guess we're seeing the loyalty of Kobe and Jordan on display here, as Kobe Jordan just wants to stay in Denver. KD wins MVP over Kobe this year, and Dwight wins DPOY. Are we seeing Kobe's fall off? No, the numbers were still really good. Unfortunately, the team just was not good. We only won 44 games on the season, somehow earning us the 3 seed. I guess the East was trash. And in round 1, we got the Mavs, who beat us last year in a sweep, and our team hasn't gotten better since then, so the same thing might happen here. I mean, it's a little more competitive. It's 3-2 right now, but we lose it in 6. Come on, man. We got smacked too in the last game. Kobe, 13 points. Absolutely trash showing from the team this year. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Not gonna sugarcoat it or anything. We were garbage. Please tell me the front office signs somebody, gets Kobe some type of help. We've been stuck here with Lou Williams for some time now. With all due respect to Lou, of course, he's a bucket. But man, come on, this supporting cast is lackluster at best. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't mind having a year where we were just bad so that we could go out and get a top pick or something. Because right now, I feel like this team just isn't cutting it. There goes Russell Westbrook with an MVP. I need to do one of these player combination videos with Prime Westbrook. Watching Westbrook in his prime was so much fun, man. I would really like to have him involved in one of these. So if y'all have any suggestions, let me know in the comments. LeKobe wins DPOY. He still makes first team, but he hasn't been winning MVP lately, and that's probably because the team's just not been good. I was saying earlier how I would like if we had a bad season so that we could have a chance at a good pick, and that's exactly what happened this year. We only won 34 games, so that should put us in the draft lottery. Did that just say Andrew Bynum won finals MVP? That's crazy. But we should have a good chance at getting a top pick here. Oh, only 2.8% at number 1. Just give us some luck. We did not get any luck. We're staying at number 8. I wonder who we ended up drafting. We got Jabari Parker. I don't know if he's going to be the guy to save the franchise. So it looks like we could be headed for another rough year this year. Oh, never mind. We picked up Kendrick Perkins. We're about to win the championship. Russ is just him. What can I say? LeKobe, DPOY this year. And we're back in the postseason winning 47 games. So maybe Kendrick Perkins was a franchise-changing pickup. Round 1, we got the Pels. Ooh, they've got Harden, Greg Oden, Gallo, Bledsoe. This is a solid team. Bro, we suck. We suck. We lost in 5. And LeKobe averaged 40. Yeah, this team is trash. Unless things make a crazy turnaround, he's headed into the last year of his contract talking about my heart is here in Denver. Nah, bro, we're about to break your heart because you're getting out of here unless we can somehow win a chip or something this year. It's been too long since we've been actually in the mix in the NBA playoffs. We've just been garbage. And this front office, man, it's sorry. We don't ever pick up anybody good, man. It's bad. Mike Conley with an MVP? I didn't know Mike had it like that. LeKobe wins DPOY and Jabari Parker went crazy. He won most improved. And we're in the playoffs, 43 wins. Kind of garbage for a playoff team, I can't lie to y'all. And we're going to a game 7 in round 1 here against San Antonio. They've still got Tim Duncan. He's still a 96 overall at this point, and we're in 2016. That's crazy. But it looks like we are going to be able to make it past the bank shot merchant, Tim Duncan. Nah, I'm playing. But next up, we got the Grizzlies. Oh man, the Brody, Boozer, and Powell. This is going to be tough. I know y'all heard that voice crack. It was bad. But anyway, the Grizzlies were the 8th seed. Yeah, this is not your average 8th seed. They're about to get us out of here, aren't they? We lose in 6. And they go on to win the chip as the 8th seed, the We Believe Grizzlies. And now I'm going to be forcing LeKobe to leave Denver. I am not watching him play for this garbage franchise for what, 4 more years? Yeah, no way, man. I know you've been here a long time, but it's time to go. Now, the big question is, where to next for LeKobe? Where is he gonna head? The Portland Trailblazers are 1 on his list. The Sixers are there, and so are the Hornets. Oh, wait, maybe not, because all those offers are gone, and now he's looking at going to San Antonio. LeBron James is a Spur. Now, I have to assume Duncan retired, right? Oh, man, that sucks. So now you gotta ask the big question. Who do the San Antonio Spurs even have? They've still got Tony Parker. They've also got some good young players here. Well, some decent young players. But yeah, this is a solid team. At least LeKobe has a second option he can trust. Now, Tony is pretty old, but last year he averaged 21 and 9. So it seems like he can still do his thing for sure. There goes the Brody with another MVP. And LeKobe Jordan did manage to win DPOY, but I don't know who he was guarding because our team, they were absolutely trash this year. 34 wins on the season. I thought Tony and LeKobe were definitely a lock to make the postseason at the very least, but I guess I was wrong. That means it's back to the draft lottery for Jordan. This is the 2017 draft, the year that Tatum got drafted. And we have an 8.8% chance at number 1. 5th best odds here. And oh my gosh, we fell to 7. Okay, maybe we trade this pick, get some veteran talent to help us win now. That's probably our best bet. And with the 7th overall pick here, we take Markelle Fultz. With all due respect to Markelle, I don't think he's going to be the guy who helps us get back to the playoffs. Hey, maybe the front office can sign somebody. They didn't sign anybody. It might be another rough year for the Spurs. How many MVPs is that for Westbrook at this point? Oh, only 4? It feels like a lot more. Anyway, this year was a little bit better in San Antonio, as LeCobe Jordan did end up winning the Defensive Player of the Year, and we won 44 games. Good enough to earn us the 4 seed. Not too shabby, I guess. Oh no. Round 1, we're taking on the Grizz, and they have the multiple-time MVP, Russell Westbrook. It might be over for us, man. They're up 3-2, but we win Game 6. Here we go. Game 7 against Memphis. There you go, LeCobe. Oh no. We lost, man. The Grizz went on a little run. It was a great third quarter for them. They outscored us 30-17. We tried to come back in the 4th. It wasn't enough. LeCobe, 10 points? Are you serious? With all due respect, you're probably not winning a playoff game when Yusuf Nurkic is your leading scorer, especially when Russ is giving you 41, and the Grizz went on to win the chip. Man, if we could have beat Memphis, maybe we would have gone on to win the chip. But no such luck. The Grizzlies took us down. And at this point, I feel like it's important to note that LeCobe Jordan is getting old. He is 34, headed into his 16th season. Also, Tony Parker, speaking of old, he's down to an 88 overall. He's headed into his 18th season. We've got a couple young guys here in San Antonio, but our 2 best players, they're kind of old. All right, Russ, we get it. You're good at basketball. LeCobe, another DPOY. That's 15 of them. The resume is insane. A couple more championships would make it even better. But hey, I'm not complaining with how LeCobe's been doing. I am complaining with how the Spurs have been doing, though. We missed the playoffs again. 39 wins, just barely missing out on the postseason. Maybe we can get lucky and land the number 1 pick. No such luck. We've got the 14th pick. Let's go. We drafted Brandon Clark. Maybe this will be the year of a big free agent pickup for the Spurs. Oh my gosh, this team is trash. Now LeCobe is entering the final year of his deal, and it looks like he's thinking about free agency. Thank goodness. It's time to get out of here, man. Somebody besides Westbrook finally won MVP. Oh, come on, AD. Taking away our guy's award. LeCobe falling off. He's on the 2nd team. No DPOY this year, and we missed out on the postseason. Now, luckily, LeCobe will be hitting free agency this summer. He did not sign an extension here in San Antonio. Thank goodness, because, man, this team sucks. I'm really hoping he'll make his way to a new team. Matter of fact, I'm not letting bro re-sign in San Antonio. This team sucks. Looks like he doesn't want to re-sign in San Antonio anyway. He wants to go to another Texas team, the Rockets. Now, it's only a 1-year deal for LeCobe. That means he could be moving on to his next team, or at this point, even retiring. I mean, he is pretty old. Now, over in Houston, they've got Clint Capella, DeJounte Murray, Bam. I mean, this is probably a better team than the Spurs, but not too crazy at all. Again, no 90-plus overall 2nd star on this Rockets team, but a solid team nonetheless. Anthony Davis, another MVP and a DPOY. LeCobe, oh my goodness, the fall off is absolutely diabolical. Bro only averaged 20 points, 7 boards, 7 assists. He was on the 3rd team. Now, the Rockets were actually good this year. We ended up winning 53 games, making us the 3 seed in the West. We might actually be contenders. And in round 1 of the playoffs, we got the Nuggets. Not a crazy team, and we beat them in 5. Round 2, it'll be the 7-seeded Grizz. They just upset the 2 seed. Oh, here we go again. Here goes the Brody, ready to ruin our hopes and dreams. Okay, we're up 3-2. We actually beat them this time. Next up, it'll be the Suns, led by Joel Embiid. We're up 3-2 here. We beat them in 6. An unexpected run to the finals here for the Houston Rockets, led by LeKobe Jordan. Here we go. We haven't been in the finals in a long time. Let's make the most of it. We're up 2-0. They win game 3 and 4. Oh, great. We'll take game 5, though. They win game 6. Game 7 of the NBA Finals for LeKobe Jordan. Who knows if he'll ever make the finals again. He's got to make the most of this one. And he's going to do exactly that. We get the dub here. 38, 11, and 13. Good stuff, Unc. And he ends up winning Finals MVP. And now LeKobe wants a contract extension with Houston, but he will be hitting unrestricted free agency. So we'll have to see if the Rockets re-sign him or if he leaves. Oh my gosh, he's leaving. He wants to go to Utah or back to San Antonio. LeKobe is going to the Jazz. It's a 2-year contract here in Utah where he'll be playing alongside Shea. Okay, a nice little 1-2 punch here for the Jazz. They've also got Rudy Gay. Not a bad team at all. Let's see if LeKobe can go back-to-back. I mean, he's on a completely new team this year. It'd be crazy to see him win a chip with one team, join another, and then win a chip there. There goes Jokic with an MVP here. And the move to Utah was solid for LeKobe. He made All-NBA second team. I skipped by it too fast, but here are the numbers for the season. We won 51 games, making us number 2 in the West. Round 1, we got the Mavs. We beat them in 6. Round 2, it'll be the Suns. And we're headed to a game 7 here. Oh yeah, this is the team with Embiid, but they've got Ja now. Oh no. If we win this game 7, we move on to the conference finals. If we lose, of course, the run is over. And it looks like the run is over. That was a good Suns team, man. LeKobe played well in the playoffs. It just wasn't enough. And the Suns went on to win the chip. So now LeKobe is headed into season number 20. This will be his last year of his contract with the Utah Jazz. So if he doesn't retire at the end of the season, he could go to yet another team. Also, I do think it's important to note headed into this season that Shea is becoming a star. He's up to a 93 overall. Another season in the books. There goes AD with yet another MVP and DPOY. LeKobe makes second team. Numbers jumped up a little bit compared to the past couple years. But despite that, LeKobe is ready to call it a career. So this will be the final playoff run. We won 49 games on the season. Somehow Chris Paul ended up here. Oh, we signed him on a minimum. And with Paul on the team, one thing's for sure. LeKobe isn't getting that last ring. We win in the first round in 7. We win in the second round in 6. Okay, we're going to the finals. We're taking on the Orlando Magic led by Steph Curry. Of course, LeBron and Curry have had a crazy rivalry in real life. So this is a fire matchup to end it off on. Game number 1 of the series will go to us. We win game 2 and 3. LeKobe caps it off with one last chip. Shea wins finals MVP, putting up some crazy numbers. But what a final season it was for LeKobe, going out on top with an NBA title. He is retired after 20 years pro, ultimately ending up with 5 chips, 8 MVPs, 5 finals MVPs, 20 all-star appearances, 16 all-NBA first team appearances, 3 all-NBA second team appearances, and it's not showing the DPOYs, but I'm gonna count them up real quick for y'all. 15 DPOYs. And then checking out the record books, he was number 1 all time in scoring, number 2 in field goals made, 10th in threes made, 2nd in free throws made, 10th in rebounds, 2nd in assists, 1st in steals, and 3rd in minutes. That's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe. Have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.